This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Today's federal holiday observes the birthday of civil rights leader Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. He was a man who showcased nonviolent leadership during the civil rights movement and who continues to inspire people today. And officials say showcasing the Little Rock crisis will help pay tribute to his message and his legacy. Now, today's event will air right here on WLNS from 7 to 8 o'clock, and it'll recognize the 65th anniversary of the Little Rock crisis. Now, that was back in 1957, where a group of 9 black students enrolled at a formerly all-white high school in Little Rock, Arkansas, ultimately testing the Brown versus Board of Education Supreme Court ruling that declared segregation in public schools unconstitutional. Now, this eventually led to President Eisenhower sending in federal troops to escort the 9 students in. And today, the commission will be honoring 4 of those 9 students, and take a listen to what one of them had to say.
Oh, I knew there would be opposition, no question about it. But the folk came out with murder in their eyes, and they were there every day. And they gathered outside the school. He felt we were sick at the soul level. And his journey was about that. He was not just, as some people say, a great leader for black people. No, that wasn't his role. His role was to confront the entire country, let them know that you're suffering from this sickness. Part of it is this racist ideology we've embraced, but more than that, the greed and the selfishness and all of those things that get in the way of becoming a productive society at all levels.
Now, the theme for this year's celebration is, in the long run, justice finally must spring from the new moral climate. And that was a message written by Dr. King and sent over to President Eisenhower when he requested federal assistance. Now, again, this begins right here on WLNS from 7 to 8 tonight.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, skies are cloudy across most of the mid-Michigan area, maybe a couple of flurries, that's about it. And also, the winds are starting to pick up a little bit too. Taking a look at our WLNS tower cam, we're looking out toward East Lansing right now. We got a few cars there on the road, but well, so far everything's looking okay. The pavement has been dry for a while now. And we go north to St. John's, where the temperature is 22 degrees and a west-northwest breeze at 8 miles per hour, now 7 miles per hour, but I just go by the flags right now. It's a little breezy out there right now. Taking a look at Grand Ledge at this time, 21 degrees, and we go to the capital area right now. It's looking good. It's 22 degrees here too, a northwest breeze at 13 miles per hour. Jackson, we have cloudy skies and the temperature is 22 degrees with a west-northwest breeze at 12 miles per hour. Now to Hillsdale we go, where it is cloudy, 22 degrees, and humidity not too bad for this time of the morning at 74%. Now across the state, we've been seeing a few scattered snow showers or flurries up north and from time to time to the east of the area. In fact, way to the east. And as we go through the day, again, a few snow showers or flurries, and that's about it. Could be worse over to the east of us and not that far away. A lot of snow. Again, around the Cleveland area, a foot of snow, and a lot from there northeastward. For us, we're actually going to keep an eye on the next system coming our way. It's not any hurry to get here. So as we go through today, it is going to be mostly cloudy, maybe a passing snow shower or flurries, that about it. But you'll notice again the wind, which is going to be kind of breezy as we go through the day. And then for the evening and overnight, again, lots of clouds, maybe a few flurries for the day tomorrow. The same thing, we're going to be in and out of some of these scattered snow showers or flurries, but we keep an eye on that next system coming in from the west. It's going to be giving most of the snow in the Upper Peninsula and northern lower Michigan. And for us, as a cold front comes in from the northwest, we're going to see either some wet snow or some rain, or maybe a mix of both. And when will that happen? It'll be during the early morning hours of Wednesday. And by the time around 7 o'clock in the morning, that front is just starting to push through. So we'll find temperatures actually fall as we go through the day on Wednesday. And after Wednesday, well, Thursday and Friday, it's going to be really cold. Teens to around 20 for a couple of days. High temperatures, not the low. As far as temperatures right now, it's 22 in Lansing and St. John's, 21 in Mason, right at 20 in Howell and Jackson and Hillsdale and Marshall, all at 22 degrees. But again, it's a little breezy out there. 10 to 15 is what it feels like right now. So for today, mostly cloudy skies and again, a little bit breezy, a few flurries possible, and we slowly climb to around 30 degrees. And then for tonight, again, mostly cloudy, a few flurries. We drop to around 22 degrees on the 6-day forecast as we go into the day tomorrow. Scattered snow showers, high 32, 34 Wednesday morning. And then those temperatures will fall, a high of 17 on Thursday, 20 on Friday. We've got more news coming up.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra.
Today is the deadline for students and staff of Central Michigan University to have received a COVID-19 booster shot. The school recently announced the booster will be required to be considered fully vaccinated. Those that fail to get the shot must complete weekly COVID-19 testing forms. Also, all individuals must wear a mask indoors in public spaces, regardless of their vaccination status. Now, in connection to this, Michigan State's booster deadline is on February 1st.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
We all get them, scam likely calls. They're endless and they are annoying, but lately you may have noticed calls coming from outside of the U.S., and that's where officials are drawing the line because it's costing Americans. Shamir Owens is here for you now to explain. Shamir.
Here, that's right. We just heard from Attorney General Dana Nessel yesterday. She says she is actively working to get this solved for not only Michiganders, but for people across the nation. Back in 2020, Americans lost more than $520 million through robocall scams. I spoke to a Lansing woman this afternoon about just how annoying these calls are.
Annoying, frustrating, and repetitive.
That's what Tatiana Tauger thinks when she hears this sound. Almost every day, Americans receive robocalls, and for many right here in Michigan, they can be a headache. Viewers sent me messages, some saying they receive calls from scam-likely numbers up to 10 times a day, and experts say more than 50 billion robocalls were made just last year.
It gets very annoying getting scam calls like hundreds of times, sometimes in a week. It's very, very frustrating.
Lately, more of those calls have been coming from outside of the U.S., and in a statement from Attorney General Dana Nessel, she says she is writing a letter to the FCC urging them to do more. In her letter, she wants the FCC to do the following: respond to requests from law enforcement and state attorneys general or the FCC to trace back calls within 24 hours and block illegal or likely fraudulent callers. And Tauger says she's on board.
There definitely needs to be some way to block these scam callers from calling people. They just need to do something about it.
Attorney General Nessel is working with 50 other attorney generals across the country to protect people from scams. Here, back to you.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier and with one tap. You have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra. We'll see you then.
And of course, the pandemic is still causing supply chain issues all over the world. Most recently, stores and restaurants have had a harder time finding certain foods like chicken. And that can lead to higher prices for you and your family. Shamir Owens is here for you now to explain.
That's right, Sherry. From Oregon to Texas to right here in Michigan, there is a shortage of one of the most popular meats in the country. Shortages at grocery stores have grown more common in recent weeks. Experts say grocery stores typically have 5 to 10% of their items out of stock at any given time, and right now that rate is around 15%. With the rapid spread of the Omicron variant, severe weather, and labor shortages, supply chains face major challenges. These shortages aren't just taking place in stores, but restaurants too. You may have noticed higher prices at your local chicken spot. That's because the demand for chicken has shot up. Higher demand means higher pricing for local restaurants, and they're doing what they can to supply it.
The prices have become more prohibitive. We don't want to raise our prices, but we have to, just because cases of wings have gone almost double from where they were pre-COVID.
The price has been pretty ridiculous, so it's skyrocketed over the last. Chicken specifically, it went up about a year ago, and then it's gone up even more since then.
Business owners say they hope the shortage is temporary, and they are eager to take their menu prices back to their normal rate.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.